So people are really going to disagree with me on this, but I don't think trans people are obligated to tell the people that we're dating that we're trans. At least not right away. Think about it. In the context of dating and in society in general, cis people aren't expected to disclose private, sensitive, intimate details about what they have between their legs before they even meet people and right up front. I mean, I'm not on dating apps asking dudes how big their dick is so I can decide whether or not I like them before even giving them a chance. So why are trans people expected to provide a detailed rundown of our entire medical history and all the surgeries we've had and give extensive details about what's between our legs immediately when that same expectation is not placed on cis people? It's honestly ridiculous, absurd, and transphobic. My belief is this. If you are really that adamantly opposed to dating a trans person, you should put it in your profile that you are against dating trans people, and you should make it a point to ask all potential partners and dates whether or not they're trans. The onus should be on you, not on the trans person. Now, with that being said, I do think that as trans people, we should tell new partners about our transness before things become intimate. And that's really more for safety reasons than anything else. You don't want there to be any surprises, and you don't want to potentially put yourself in an unsafe or dangerous or volatile situation. Ultimately, as a trans woman, I think it's up to me to decide when I'm ready to share my full story and my truth with someone. I don't think I owe it to anyone to tell them right away or on the first date, second date, third date. It's completely up to me. And in order for me to want to share my deepest truths with someone, they have to build trust with me and make me feel safe enough to be able to do that. So honestly, I'm sorry, you can call me a fraud, a liar, say I'm out here trying to trick guys, but I don't think I have to tell anyone that I was born male until I'm ready and I feel comfortable doing so.
If y'all just watched the same ridiculous shit that I just watched, man, and you know I'm about to go off, man. This is the most bullshit I ever heard in my life. What do you mean have to give somebody a full rundown of your full medical history? Just tell them if you got a dick or not, man. That's bullshit. The fact that you sitting up here trying to make this so, she is trying to make this so complicated. Like, oh, I have to give you a full medical rundown of this. I don't think it's old for me to have to tell you. Listen, man, at the end of the day, if you don't, listen, if you're going on a date with a straight man, okay? You're going on a date with a straight man. You have to tell, do you think that this man wants to take you on a date? What man wants to take another man on a date? I'm sorry, man. I got a lot of respect for y'all. I got gay friends and shit like that, but this type of shit ain't cool, man. It's not cool. I'm not gonna let this shit slide and just not say nothing and, you know, whatever. If I get canceled for it, what the fuck ever, because it's bullshit. You're sitting up here basically saying that, oh, well, until I get intimate with this person, I don't have to tell them anything. So this person can sit up there and be bamboozled the whole time into thinking that you're a woman when you're really not even a woman. You're a man. You're a man. You're taking away this person's freedom of choice to choose whether or not they want to take another man on a date. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not up to you to just decide, oh, I want to be kicking on a date by a straight man, so I'm just not going to tell him. If you get your ass whooped, you get what's coming to you. You get what's coming to you. Let's continue, man. Fuck, man. I can't believe it.
Now having a vagina, I've like fully had sex with people and like just not even told them. They just like don't know. When guys get upset when they find out you're trans, it's honestly based off their own insecurities of like, oh, I find so-and-so attractive. Oh, she used to be a boy. Oh my God. If you're attracted to me, if you literally just had sex with me, it doesn't matter. Like who I was born as, like I'm not that person anymore.
Man, do you see this? This should be rape. I don't care, man. This should be rape. This is completely I can't believe this person even just said this right now. You deceived a man into having sex with you because he thought you were a fucking woman. Oh, honestly, it doesn't matter. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Like, how far is this gonna go? Like, at the end of the day, like, how far is this gonna go, man? Are we gonna keep on allowing, like if this is happening right now, and honestly, the LGBT community is recently just now starting to become more ingrained with the straight community, because there's a lot of people that are in the straight community that are on the down low and shit. I get that, you know what I'm saying? But if it's this early on and shit like this is already happening, what are we expecting in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years? They're gonna be full on raping y'all. Straight up. They're gonna be full on graping y'all. I'm sorry, I gotta keep it PG for YouTube. Yeah? They're gonna be full on graping y'all, man. They don't care. If they like you, they like you. They're not gonna tell you that they're a woman or a man. They're not gonna tell you. You gotta damn near look at a bitch medical history at this point. Straight up, man. Let's continue, man.
Okay, let's start a debate. A healthy, friendly one. So trans women, I'm a transgender woman, don't need to tell men that they go on dates with that we're transgender. Like, are the men telling us that something deep and personal about them? So we can just go on a date, kiss maybe, whatever.
What do you mean,
and then
kiss?
if it goes back to the bedroom, then we obviously tell if we're pre-op. If we're not pre-op, if we're post-op, we have a vagina, we don't tell them shit. Because they're expecting a vagina, and that's what they're getting. They're getting a woman with a vagina. See? Simple.
See, man, y'all gotta be careful out here, man. This is how they living out here, man. They not telling niggas shit. They're not telling you shit, man. And when you find out later on, they're just gonna call you insecure. And then they're gonna have a bunch of females to back them up. Because honestly, if we keep it in the G here, women have backed this whole bullshit. They honestly have. They backed this whole bullshit, man. But you're gonna have other people telling them they're homophobic and they're this and they're that. Like that other girl said, they're homophobic if they don't wanna. Get the fuck out of here, man. Let's continue, man. This is crazy, bro.
Y'all need to stop obsessing over a stranger's genitalia. It is weird, it is perverted, and quite frankly, none of your concern. A trans person does not have to tell you they are trans. The only people that need to know if they're trans is their significant other and their doctor, and you are neither, so you're in their business for what reason? Exactly. No one needs to tell you what's in between their legs. The same way you don't go walking around whipping out your pita whack at every person that you walk past, no one else needs to disclose what's in between their legs. Mind your business and move on with your life. It does not affect you whatsoever.
He's absolutely right about that, man. I can't say anything to that, except the fact that trans people are going after straight people now. Do y'all understand that? So when you come on here and you make dumbass videos attacking people, and me personally, I've been around a lot of people. I met a lot of people in my lifetime. I have never one time met a person who was who was basically genuinely curious about what was in between a trans person's legs. Not a man, at least. Maybe a woman, but not an actual man. They didn't really even care that much. They're trans, okay, yeah, they're living their life, whatever. Why are you going so hard on the internet about people wanting to know what's in between two people's legs that really barely even ask? Straight up. And like I said, the only reason that guys tend to care is because a lot of these trans people are starting to go after them now. And it's hard to tell whether or not this is a man or a woman. And if you can't tell, this motherfucker will get offended. I ran into women that actually I couldn't tell if they were a man or a woman, and I've asked them, they get offended. Sorry, baby. Let's continue.
It's something that you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud.
Transgender people are not obligated to tell someone that they are trans the first time they meet them. Do you tell your entire history, like genetic history, familial history, the first time you go on a date with someone? No! And if you do, then you might as well give them your online banking password.
Man, that's more bullshit and more coping. That's more of them lying to themselves. That's more of them lying to themselves. First of all, I don't even know like if that even is a woman, but if that's even a woman, I'm sorry. Women, you guys don't have the right to speak about if a trans woman is allowed to, tell the truth about themselves to a man. Because they're actually coming for men. They're not coming for y'all. So really, we're the ones that got to deal with this shit. Y'all shouldn't be saying shit. If anything, y'all should be helping us out and telling them, y'all need to tell the fucking man what the hell is going on here. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, man. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's go, baby.